Ow, ow.
Ow, ow.
Back
LOY,
again.
LOY, 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 LOY.
LOY, the show. Lovely host, two of America's Most Wanted.
J Nobles.
Song Groove.
You know what I mean? We back in the building, you know, here to have an extraordinary conversation, nigga.
Colossal conversations.
Here to talk to the people, get our thoughts out and shit. You know, it's been a lot going on. It's been a lot of discrepancies.
A lot of turmoil in the streets, nigga.
You know what I mean? Especially with Kanye, you know, our good brother fucking Ye.
But shout out to lovely ladies at LOY first. You know, we can't forget about you.
You ain't do that?
Yeah, nah, nigga, you just went straight into yay, nigga.
Damn.
Without them, where would we be?
Yeah.
Come on now. You gotta pay homage.
Apologies. Yeah.
Correct.
But hey, man, it's been a lot of crazy shit going on with fucking Ye. Like, where do you want to start first? Because I think the
Just
white.
say something. Say
I think the White Lives Matter. I think that shit was first. How'd you feel about the shirts?
I just looked at that nigga and
Yeah.
was like, you trying to get some more attention. And the crazy thing is that every time he comes out with some controversial shit, there's always a seed of some kind of truth in that shit.
It's like he adds a little bit of logic to like a bunch of ignorance, and it's kind of crazy.
And it's hard. That's why it's hard to interview Kanye, because when you sitting down with him, he's gonna say one thing, but he's gonna keep going and lead to like two different counter moves, and you can't even address what he said 3 moves ago because he on some whole other shit.
Yeah, like he was on some show with a white dude. He was like la 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 la, like
Yeah, he was on Piers Morgan.
I'm a black billionaire, bitch.
He said I'm estimated to be worth about $11 billion.
Yeah.
Then 8 days later, Gap, Adidas. He's only got like I think he even said it on one of the interviews. He only has like 120 million like bank
Money. Yeah,
in hand, cash in hand.
it's kind of crazy,
You know,
right?
with all your business endeavors, your estimations getting inflated a little bit. But he ain't no billionaire no more. He lost his status.
Yeah, fucking nigga, everybody cut him out, and it's crazy. As soon as he said, "Man, I'm the new Mansa Musa," that's when shit went left, nigga.
Mansa Musa has a paper, man.
Yeah, nigga say he the fucking real Mansa Musa. Shit went left. But I do want to speak on Nori and like how he went on Drink Champs. How you feel about Nori reneging on like even having Ye on? Like he had went on the Breakfast Club saying how like, look, I don't agree with that. Like woody whoop whoop. Like why are you like, this is to Nori, but like why are you like making a big deal how you don't agree with it when you had him on your platform?
See, this is the problem. Well, first of all, with that, just because we have a nigga on here who says some shit doesn't mean that we both agree. You said shit that I was completely repulsed by.
Exactly.
The fuck, nigga? So, just because he's on there doesn't mean he agree. But also, you got to think, there's legal ramifications to what was said on there, nigga.
Yeah.
It's fucking defamation what they call it? Defamation case? Whatever the fuck. Whatever the terminology. Nigga, they coming for Kanye. Because, you know, you're defaming somebody's character.
Yeah.
You're misportraying how they actually were, you know, shedding some shit on they like. But Nori had to do that shit because, all right, this is not the time to interview Kanye, especially on a platform where niggas is getting drunk.
Bro, that's
Smoking,
another thing.
Drinking and
Like,
chilling.
I blame, like, he needs to take accountability. Like, you knew how serious this was going to be. You wanted to just get
That's
some
what he's
views.
doing. That's what he's doing now.
Yeah. But
Charlemagne even said that he had called Nori before and advised him not to do it.
Exactly.
Because of this. But, you know, he fucked up. Now you got to go out there before they mention you in them lawsuits.
You feel me?
That's very possible, nigga. This media game is real tricky. Like,
Yeah.
you got to watch what you say. You got to be held reliable for what you say. Like, you can't just say a motherfucker did something without saying allegedly. You got to give the nigga the benefit of the doubt to a certain degree.
And, like, he was saying supposedly anti-Semitic things.
I want to speak on that.
Could you find it? Like,
Yeah.
what was said? Like, what was said? Because I was trying to Google it.
What is always said about, like, you know, Jewish people
Which is basically their stereotype, which is the best stereotype.
They try to make it seem like they run the world and all that
Yeah.
shit, incorporating all that shit, behind the scenes shit. Illuminati, right?
Yeah.
First of all, Kanye doesn't think what he's saying is anti-Semitic because he identifies as Jewish. Did you know that? He's just like the black Israelites that be downtown in Raleigh.
The 5%ers, yeah. The mathematics.
Harassing crackers.
Nigga, yo, that's crazy. That's what he's turned
They literally call them crackers.
And he's about that age, like where they usually be. They be about 45 to 50. You know, the mature age, your mind developed. You kind of going through a spiritual awakening.
Look at the way Kanye is built now.
Yeah.
All pudgy, nigga.
Yeah.
It's part of the uniform, nigga.
It's a part of the uniform.
XXL tees.
But nah, I feel.
But yeah, he doesn't think that he's doing anything wrong because he's Jewish. You know how like I could call you a nigga. I could even call you one with a hard ER. I could call you a nigga with an AH, and I could do that because we black.
Or how we.
So in his mind, he thinks that he can say things about the Jewish community.
Exactly.
He can even use some different terms. Larry David, he's Jewish, and he be joking about Hitler and shit.
Word.
Yeah.
He must make it known that he's Jewish.
I mean,
like he wear it on his fucking
Jewish.
back.
It's obvious that he's Jewish.
Of course. Yeah.
His haircut is in the perfect shape for a yarmulke.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
You might have to insert a picture.
Yeah, just so niggas can.
Fuck Larry David.
Yeah. Shout out Larry David. Shout out Larry David, nigga. Yeah. But I do want to speak about fucking some of Kanye's logic. Like he was like what did he say? These white Jewish men make millions and billions of dollars off of our people talking about how we're addicted to drugs and fuck that black bitch, stump a hoe, choke a bitch, you know.
Beat a bitch, break a bitch.
Throw a watermelon at a whole forehead, you feel me? All those type of nefarious acts and shit. And I just want to say, like, I agree with him, but at what point do we take accountability, like, for ourselves? Like, in none of his logic, accountability is, like, gone. Like, I get that they make billions of dollars off of us, you know, saying bad shit about us, but it's like, nigga, we're saying this shit. So it's like,
and we're buying it, and we're consuming it.
So it's like, what is Kanye saying? He just wants to be in control of all of this. He just wants black people to make money off of black people saying bad shit about black people.
I think Kanye's motives change every day.
You think so?
Yeah. Ain't no consistency in what this nigga says and does. Well, I mean, it is to a certain degree.
Bro, to a certain degree.
This nigga just moves off the last thought he had, which is, you know, it's a cool way to live, but it could cost you a couple sponsorships, nigga.
Yeah.
It could cost you some manufacturing.
And it's fucked up.
I had a conversation with my mom about this shit because, like, she's like completely changed her stance on Kanye. Like, she used to be like, nah, that nigga crazy. Now she like, he on some real shit.
He on some real shit, yeah.
A lot of people believe that Kanye is playing chess.
Yeah.
He's making moves.
Exactly.
He wanted to get, for some reason, in this hypothetical scenario, this theory.
Yeah.
He wanted to get out of his deals with Gap and Adidas.
All his.
So
yeah.
He's just going to blow his shit up. So they drop him. That sounds more like checkers to me. Like you just went for the obvious move.
And
there was no finesse to it. Nigga.
And in the Adidas contract,
there's no strategy.
They own all of his designs, Tony.
So he can't even, even after being dropped, he can't run away. I mean, if the contract is null and void, then doesn't that not matter no more?
Bro.
We can't even really speak to that shit because we don't know the legalese.
We don't know the legalese behind
speculation. We don't know shit.
You feel me?
We just two dumb niggas with mics.
You know, well, I wouldn't say that. You know, savants. You know what I mean? Okay. But it's like, it's a tricky situation for Kanye. Like, he's basically said, fuck everybody, fuck the establishment. You know, I hope he survives through this, you know what I mean? Like, almost, it's crazy. I've seen, like, 15 celebrities say, I fuck with Jewish people, shout out Hanukkah, fuck
Dublin
God, yeah, all that shit. we fuck with Jehovah and all that shit.
Celebrating Hanukkah and things.
Yeah.
A couple stars in the window.
12 candles and shit.
Yeah, shout out to Jewish people.
Yeah, shout out to Jewish people.
I think a lot of people don't understand why Jewish people get upset in situations like this. And I had to break it down for my mom earlier today because certain rhetoric can affect how we treat people. Like, so back in Nazi Germany and shit, right?
Yeah.
Niggas needed a scapegoat for something. So when they start saying the fucking Jews run the world and shit, that's a reason to blame them for what's going on in the motherfucking world. So it's easy to be like, hey, put them niggas in concentration camps. That's why they get offended when niggas say shit like this today, because it's like, oh, that's how it starts, nigga. Versus the words and the propaganda. Then niggas is in gas chambers.
Anti-Semitic is one of the most, like, vague terms, I feel like. Like, all...
I mean, vague. You know exact.
All I heard from Kanye was that, nigga, Jewish people own everything, which is damn near true. Like, all of the music executives, you know, label heads, Leor Cohen being one of them, the most famous one. Dame Dash said, fuck Leor a couple times. They're all Jewish, nigga.
And a lot of black people feel that way. They look at that shit like, nigga, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
You niggas got infrastructure.
Yeah.
You got a community where the dollar circulate. Nigga.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody thriving and shit.
Everybody thriving.
Yeah.
Nigga.
It's way better than our shit.
And that's why I do think that there might be some like type of miscommunication. Like, do you think Kanye isn't?
Kanye is the worst communicator ever.
You saw that shit?
Yeah.
That shit was smooth as hell, nigga.
Yeah, that shit wasn't that. Yeah, you just caught it,
that
nigga.
Shit was clean, nigga.
Nigga, come
I didn't
on,
even
nigga.
break eye contact with you, nigga. I said,
Nigga.
put it right on the
Okay.
ground, nigga.
Nigga.
But anyway,
Yeah.
What you just say?
Kanye.
You don't know.
The fuck?
See, that's why we gotta stop smoking that shit, man.
Yeah.
We do it every time. We like, oh, let's just do a little bit.
A little bit. We did that today when we was hooping.
A little bit go a long way, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Like you ever, because we gonna get off on the tangent.
Nigga, we might as well.
If you need your pimping right, tune in.